What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Getting Out, where we talk about stupid stuff and we try to get our mental right. Today, we're talking about my friend Joseph Hunter, which you see on screen right over here. My man's serving 32 years in prison for a convenience store robbery went wrong. And he went in there armed and with his friend too, and the convenience store wasn't having none of that. Guy pulled out a shotgun, killed his friend. Since he was a repeat offender, he wound up getting 32 years in prison. So now he's in prison, and this is what we're seeing right now inside of Ohio Correctional Institution. So we're gonna see how this cop CO decides to de-escalate a situation. You know, maybe we can learn a thing or two from this cop, or maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. We got to check it out. What do you think? All right.
Hey, man, when you go out there, man, please go get the white shirt, bro. Man, tell me it's an emergency,
because of a shakedown.
It ain't about the shakedown.
Okay,
It ain't about
what's it
you do
about?
that every day.
What's it about?
Come on, like, man, you just woke me up on my sleep for no reason.
He called her ma'am. He's being extremely respectful. I'm telling you, people think, I've been to prison, so I'm telling you, people think that most of them are assholes. And yeah, a lot of them are. But I'm telling you, this guy's doing 32 years. They are very, very respectful because they know what the cops can do. But there's a certain point to what you can push them. But he's saying, ma'am, he's trying to get a white shirt so that doesn't escalate. And what a white shirt is a sergeant or a lieutenant. I don't know the order of things like that, but just someone higher up than she is to come in, and they usually de-escalate the situation instead of having to come up and write a shit ton of paperwork, basically.
I never had a jack ticket in my life.
Never had a jack ticket, meaning never got in trouble.
Okay, what does that have to
He's
do
married
with
to
it?
it.
It is. It's got everything to do now since you guys moved in there.
Come on, you throw them motherfuckers earlier.
So what happened was he got woken up in the morning, on this particular morning, and he got cell searched. So his woken up and out of nowhere. So imagine that you're sleeping, it's a nice day, 6 o'clock in the morning, catching some Z's. Your door opens out of nowhere because you have no decision whether that door stays closed or not. And they barge in, tell you to wake up, and not in a nice way either. Tell you to wake up, get your ass out of bed, and get in the hallway while they literally destroy and take apart a 2 by 2 foot room. That hiding something in there is incredible. Like, literally, the only spots are in the toilet, up your you know what, in your new you know what. Or I showed you a good one on one of the other videos. Is a big dude just lifts his whole stomach up and just puts it underneath his stomach like a titty flab. You know, you got a titty flab, you can just put it under the titty flab. Oh, I got titty flabs. You know, you put them under the titty flab. I never even knew that. Great idea. I watched the last 30 days in, or 60 days in, and guys showed them how he brought in tobacco using, guess what? Just his toes. He put it in between his toes and socks. They never look in the socks, threw the socks away, and yeah, you can get away with some crazy shit. But this guy is in there for 32 years, and she's playing with him, waking him up early in the morning, and he's saying this is not the first time. So that's why he wants a white shirt. So you, in my opinion, think the right and smart thing to do would be to get a white shirt. Let's get a white shirt, right?
Yeah, and it looked like this, like, come on, no,
What are you talking about? You need to step off. Go somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about that tape on the ground.
Oh,
You need to go somewhere else.
that tape on the ground. So there's tape on the ground saying you can't pass this tape, and then that means you're invading their personal space, and they have the right to get nervous. So they put a piece of tape on the ground, and he's saying, like, I'm not even passing this tape, and she's saying, I don't give up about that tape, meaning I'll do whatever the hell I want to do, just power tripping, you know. And he knows that she's power tripping, and he's not asking for a lot at all. I don't think so. You let me know what you think in the comments. Is he asking for too much right now? That he's just saying he wants to talk to a white shirt? So maybe, dude, just let him feel heard a little bit. If you let the guy feel heard, maybe let him feel like a human being. Maybe this would not happen. Maybe stuff like this will not escalate. And maybe if you took the courses and listened when you took those courses of how to de-escalate a situation, you would know how to de-escalate a situation when a situation like this arises. Is that not the whole purpose of a course? I don't know. I worked at a friggin' grocery store and they made me take courses on how to slice meat and even on how to deal with customers and customer etiquette and what to say when they say something out of line or out of pocket, what to do. And it's to go get a higher up, so that the higher up can deal with it, so that therefore you're not liable for the situation. And if it's something's being done wrongfully to you, the higher up can sort that shit out. And that's what he's trying to do. And rarely do prisoners get due process, which is one of the biggest things that pissed me off. But maybe he'll get his due process in this. Let's see.
Stop cussing at me. I'm not cussing at you.
Hey, go ahead and just cuff up that.
Please stop cussing at me.
And she's cussing at him.
Go ahead, cuff up, turn around.
Just tell him to cuff up and turn around. For what? For no reason. Just for asking for... This is crazy. This is what we call a power-tripping white girl.
Now, please don't do that.
Turn around and cuff up.
Please don't do that.
Please don't do that. And they warn you all the time. You'll notice that. In prison, I'm telling you, they warn you. They'll tell you, like, yo, don't come any closer, please. Yo, don't come any closer. I'm gonna flip if you come any closer. And she's doing everything he's asking her politely not to do. I know he's an inmate, and he doesn't have any rights, but I think we all are entitled to our personal space. And especially if you are asking nicely, your personal space should be allowed to be yours. Especially if you provide it and present it that way to the person. Can you please not invade my personal space? Please don't curse at me.
Turn around and cuff up.
For what?
For what? We're going to go see a white shirt. Okay, so in order for her to go see a white shirt, he's got to cuff up.
They got white shirts instead. Turn
We
around.
got white shirts and add seg. So she's saying we're not going to see a white shirt now. We're going to add seg. So now she's saying she blew this completely out of the water. She's saying she's writing them up and you're going to add seg. So now you're not going to see a white shirt. I'm going to send you to add seg. What add seg is the whole, which is solitary confinement. What you see right now with these people all outside, you see this white dude like looking at him like knowing that, oh my God, he's waiting for something to go down. See that white dude in the background? Waiting for something to go down because he knows. But when you add seg, all this taken away, and you're just stuck in one of those rooms up on the balcony, right behind him, up on the room, up in the balcony. That's where you be, up in the room, up in the balcony.
Please don't do
Turn
that.
around and cuff up. Slash something I tell you.
All right, so she hits a buzzer and calls in for a code.
Turn around and cuff up.
So now the officer, if you see in the background to the right, you'll just see a bun right now. But she's walking out of that office. It's because that code just got called. Now, that white dude knows the code just got called, so he's looking.
Please don't.
Oh, spray. 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 Now, once you spray, they teach you this too. Well, she's obviously, I don't know who taught her anything because they teach you that just when you spray, that spray goes everywhere. So you got to make sure that you got like a target, like hit a target, you got to hit that. Because if you don't hit that target, regardless if you hit it or not, it's going a lot. It's going to fuck everybody up that it's in the vicinity. But especially if you're spraying wild like that, the whole tier, it got tear gassed for no reason. The whole tier just now got tear gas. Watch. I guarantee she I guarantee she sprays that shit some more. Yep, she's still spraying it. What, you hear the hissing? She's still spraying it. And she's... Okay, he's on top of her partner who came out of that room, right? He's on top of her partner who came out of that room. And she's spraying it at him and her on the floor. So her partner's getting it. He's getting it. Smart move, man. Like, she is just a genius. I'm telling you. Yeah. Sorry about that, folks. We had a little interruption, but let's get back to it. She's trying to pick up this way. You hear her crying? You hear her crying? Get over her! He's after her. He's going. Oh, Malcolm X stomped, curb stomped. Oh, he was stomping out his cigarette that he hasn't had in 10 years. That cigarette he's been waiting for. He didn't even get to smoke it, but he got to stomp that bitch out. Telling you, that extra 3 years for him, he's gonna tell everybody, and that was so worth it. Oh, you hear her crying? Oh, she looks like she lost a tooth. So I think the lesson of the day is de-escalation, unless you want to spend a lot of money for a dentist, because I saw a couple teeth missing, and what he got was street cred, and you know that he is loving. He's feeling good about that. It's like getting revenge after 10 years of being mistreated. But seriously, I'm not saying this is right or wrong. That's the whole thing that I wanted to ask you guys about. What do you think about what I just showed you? Was this right? Was this wrong? Was the officer able to de-escalate the situation? Should she have been? Should she have called that white shirt that he asked for multiple times? Should she have sprayed that pepper spray like that? Is that even how you're supposed to spray pepper spray like that? Wild to me, man. Wild to me. So drop them comments. Let me know. Leave a like if, it really helps out the videos. And please, if you're Team Blue, just say, play stupid games. And if you're Team my man, Joseph Hunter, win stupid prizes. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. Peace, everybody.